The Madlanga Commission enters its 49th day today. It continues with testimony from witnesses regarding the allegations made by Lieutenant-General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi on the interference in police work. For more, let's cross over to Sakina, who is standing by to talk us through what went down tomorrow. Sakina, good morning to you.
Well, very good morning, Leanne. Welcome to the Bridget Mabandla Justice College in the nation's capital. And of course, today, day 49 of the Madlanga Commission. And day 47 and day 48 was, of course, centered around Major General Lesetja Senona, who is, of course, the head of the Hawks in KwaZulu-Natal. And his testimony being led and examined throughout the day yesterday. And it was very interesting because in your other one of the other news stories, you spoke about the pre-trial hearing for Kamwendo, and a lot of the questions also spoke to his relationship with Kamwendo, and it started off when he was basically starting out on Tuesday when he spoke about his traditional wedding and how Kamwendo was one of the guests at his traditional wedding, and then he unprovoked offered up the information that Kamwendo and his wife actually share a surname, but when probed further, he promptly stated that he will not be responding to that particular situation. So moving along, yesterday, quite a bit around the integrity and, of course, his relationship with Kamwendo, the number of meetings that they had and communication that was shared between himself and Kamwendo. And some of that had some very confidential information that was shared between the two of them. And of course, the commissioners wanting to know whether he did not see anything untoward in sharing some of that sensitive information with Kamwendo. And that became almost an issue around semantics again, around confidential as opposed to classified documents. And it was very interesting to hear him trying to navigate around that. But of course, he was asked about this relationship, given his position as head of Hawks and KZN with someone who had allegedly been implicated in criminal activity, serious criminal activity for that matter, if you consider that this is someone who was implicated in the Tembisa hospital scandal, the tender saga that saw Babita Deokaran as a whistleblower killed. This is a man who was also then implicated and arrested for alleged kidnapping of a woman and her child, and various other serious charges. But of course, the general trying to make people understand, the commissioners through that this was just a relationship between him and a friend whom he calls his brother, and that he did not feel that sharing some sensitive information or anything that happened during that communication was untoward. And of course, what we'll do when we come back later is delve into that a little more, and then we'll have two guests as well in the 7:40 slot, where we will unpack some of the ethical questions which I thought were rather crucial in how our top officials in the crime intelligence, but moreover the law enforcement space, have conducted themselves as per the evidence that's been adduced here at the Madlanga Commission.